16 was my next piece, and it was essentially about me taking something that I hadn't done before and then going ahead and pushing myself to do that and then setting choreography to it. So essentially, in my form of dance, it's very linked to the music, and it's typically what has happened is that, as a dancer, you're given music and then you set a choreography to it. And you depend very much on percussionists and other musicians for that. But in this line, as a dancer, you always grow up with a sense of music, and you understand how important music is to your work, especially the rhythm aspect of it. So this piece 16 was based on the most common time cycle in Indian classical music, which is what I learned as a dancer. And so writing this jati is what it's called, is a series of rhythmic syllables that's strung together to make a sort of choreographic framework that we, use the dynamism of as dancers and choreographers to set movements to it. And so in Bharatanatyam, you have typically a trikala jati, which means you take the same line and you repeat it in 3 speeds. And that typically sets off the beginning to a very long piece that's full of intricate movements and storytelling. So with this piece, I decided to invoke the idea of cycles, because at the time we were having a lot of the NASA Psyche-inspired team scientists coming and speaking to us at our meetings. And, a lot of what they spoke about, a lot of the scientific terminology that was used was really inspiring to me. And I thought that it would be an interesting way to represent the idea of cycles and orbits and resonance. And so this piece ended up being very circular and inspired by those type of motions.